Okay, ladies and gentlemen, joining us this afternoon is a Nigerian singer-songwriter whose indigenous sound borrows from the lost era of Nigerian folk music as well as modern jazz, soul, and pop music with his musical influences from some of the greats. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to the show, Dotti The Deity.
Yeah.
Let's go!
It's good to be here.
Great!
How you see that intro? You like how it makes sense?
You know, when I even saw your name,
Right.
when I was reading your profile and I saw your name, I was fascinated. I'm like, okay, let's see what this person has for us. Then I read the whole profile and I'm like, oh my man.
Yeah.
I think that, I sincerely think that you're making very good use of the talent God has given you, and you have done fantastically well for yourself, because I mean, that right there is a great piece that I read about you.
Thank
I mean, you know, reading about you and saying that, you know, you have done so many things, because I really wanted to, I wanted to go past, oh, so he was born in Ibadan and then he lived with his grandmother in Lagos. I said, please take me to this thing. So he now took me there, and I was seeing the works that you have done, the advertisement, you have, you know, the ones that you have even heard that we did not know that it was you who did it. And I'm like, bring it on, and let's talk about this.
Reality TV show
About-
star.
Yes, reality TV show stuff.
Nori.
Yes. So let's talk about your journey, because you said you started singing or writing something in your grandfather's, at your grandfather's, and I'm like, 6. So how did it even start for you?
Oh, so I think that's the earliest memory I have.
Okay.
Actually, I wrote my first song age 6, you know, and I still even remember it, funny enough. You know, it's a beautiful time when you're just a child, you're not thinking so much, but that was the seed, you know, of greatness, you know, and here we are today, you know, having all of these songs. I have the biggest wedding song in Nigeria today, you know, it's really amazing. Just a beautiful boy like me.
I mean, your portfolio is quite, like you said, it's quite interesting.
Right.
The things that you have achieved, the things that you have done.
Right.
Behind the scenes as well, not just
Yeah.
in front of the
Yeah.
scenes. But the question is, I mean, a lot of artists, they will tell you that how they started was from the church, from, you know. But
Right.
for you, what was that one point that you just knew that this music is what I'm going to do?
Well, I wanted to be able to echo people's life. You know, like regular life, love, and all of that. I wanted to be, because I loved literature, but I was a science student. You know, yeah, I did.
I love literature
You know,
too.
so, and then I wanted to echo people's life, you know, and those are some of the things that I have captured in my new album, Madame Dearest. Love is 11-track love songs. You know, you heard some of them. One of which is Forever Sweet, Orekelewa.
Yes.
You know, I got Simi on that, you know, for a
Great.
revamp,
I
you know?
love singing, because, you know, you said something about singing, taking from the past and then taking it into the future and all that. That's what you said, which I find totally interesting. And so, if you say you have somebody like Simi on your song, I think I absolutely love it.
You would.
And the fact that I was Olufumi Ransom Kuti, the movie,
Right.
The vocals,
Yeah, the song Forever Sweet.
the song Forever Sweet, right there.
Yeah.
And then there is the Funke Akindele of your one movie too.
That's Ajoshepo.
Ajoshepo,
Yeah,
right?
of course,
And you know, like I saw
I
a
got, like,
couple of them.
Yeah, of course. There's also this other film, this one that was on Amazon Prime last year.
Could it be
Breath of Life, yeah, of course,
Fantastic,
yeah,
fantastic.
of course, yeah.
So let's get right to it.
Right.
Because, you know, in Nigeria, I think that we do not still have structure.
Right.
And when we talk about structure, you go abroad and then you see that so many people have songwriters and they sing the songs that the songwriters have written for them and all that. You write songs, you sing too, and all that.
Right.
But sometimes in Nigeria, you just find that people just want to do everything at the same time. What would you say about this? Is it even healthy at all, or you should just designate some duties to some people?
It's beautiful to see that people will try, you know. But I think that's why we have an industry. It's an industry that there's supposed to be things that you do best. You don't have to do everything. I, as a songwriter, I have written for other people, you know, and I'm here to perform a song that someone would write, but I enjoy writing for people. I imagine people and what they're going to sound like if I pen down these words, you know. And those are the things that I think that songwriting is becoming a bigger industry. You know, I'm excited to be part of that, you know, of course. You know, and of course, I wrote my whole album, Madame Dearest. I wrote all the songs, you know, and I think that you people should check it out, you know, and listen to Madame Dearest.
Let's talk about some of the laurels that you have to your credit. In 2018, 2019, you were part of, you were the winner of the MTN Yellow Star Music.
That was 2020.
2020.
Right.
Yes. So how was that for you, though?
It's quite interesting I'm wearing yellow today.
So I wanted to say it, but I did not want to dwell on it. It don't look like an endorsement.
Quite interesting. You know, it was a turnaround point for me. I mean, turning point. That's the word. It was a turning point for me because it was. At this point, I realized, because, I mean, on the judges, we had Omar with me, we had Banky W, we had Malik Youssef from the US, you know, and these people would look at me and say that, yeah, there's something special about you, you know, and it was, that's like the highest level of validation you would need to keep going, you know. I just, at that point, I knew I can't go back.
And the fact that they now had the song going on and it was you who now did it for them.
Right. It's beautiful.
Amazing,
Very,
amazing.
Thank you.
very.
Also to add, in 2023, I think on the Flight Time Music Festival, you opened for Ashake.
Yeah,
as well.
I did.
Yeah, so how was that experience for you?
I did. It still feels like yesterday. Right, you know, like you just realize, oh wow, I was like, yeah, but I mean, it was a beautiful experience, you know. It just shows growth and movement, you know, like forward movement, you know, and the fact that this stuff that we do that is not necessarily, it's a road less traveled, you know, it's folk music, is very, very unconventional, especially in this period.
Yes, in fact,
know.
it's even the reason I'm like, because it's folk music and it's unconventional.
Right.
Do you think that people, because you have your own market, but the larger society, do you think that they welcome it as such compared to the jollof music they get to consume every now and then?
I would say that I am an example of what is possible.
So you'd say that people should just keep up?
I would say that people are enjoying the music. You wouldn't even, I feel like the music that I put out is the music that you don't know you want it until you hear it. Every time anyone has listened to Forever Sweet, I mean, you can see it everywhere on social media. Orekelewa,
I get it.
You know, it's really beautiful.
Maybe a Nigerian in me will say that, yes, you're very talented and it is the grace of God. Yeah. And the Nigerian in me will say, will this, because for some people they will say that, this person, will he, you know,
stand the test of time?
Yes.
The only thing that I will find out is also time.
Yeah,
you know.
true.
So I plan to stay here for a long time.
Fantastic.
Reinventing myself.
Let's talk about your song. The song that has everybody talking.
Right.
Forever Sweet.
Yes.
Let's talk about that song and how far it has gone. Did you
Yes,
envisage it when you were writing the song? Did you see it going the destination, the limit?
To be honest, what I would say is I control what I can, which is make good music. I can't tell how anyone is going to take it, but I make good music, you know, and every time I make good music, I try my best to put it in the face of people. Madame Dearest, I tried to get the features that would enhance the music. We got Reminisce, we got Files, we got Simi,
With
a Chan.
Yes.
You know, it's just beautiful to see, you know, and all of this, these are ways to make people know that the music is good, you know. And when you hear, of course, you probably never heard Dotti before, but you know Files.
Yeah.
And the moment you hear the song, now you know
You're
Dotti.
like, okay,
I know that the music is good.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things that we try to do and do well.
Before we wrap up quickly, your new album,
Madame
is
Dearest
out
Part
there.
1, yes.
Please sell it to us. Let us know how to get this, where to go.
Okay, so I'm just going to sing one of my favorite songs on the. It says, hello, Sisi, ẹ jọ̀wọ́ ẹ wo bí, ó lọ́rọ̀ kan tí mo fẹ́ bá yín sọ, ó tó jọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. No, you know.
Hey! Do people say that you have something in common with Brimo sometimes?
Oh, well, I get that. It's a lot of people that they try to call, you know, but I try to stay myself.
Okay,
you know.
fantastic.
I'll call myself the new age folk artist.
So well done.
This is
I love it.
Well done. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Dotti The Deity. Thank you indeed. All right. That is it with our guest.